Yugioh
is fucking expensive.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Sealed Only Challenge Mode. Today I'm going to be opening up 2 boxes of Maximum Gold. I bought them a while back. They costed about $20 a piece, and I got some OTS packs for purchasing them back then. I got 14 and 15, so you could tell how long ago it was. 15 had just come out, I think. So anyway, we are just going to go ahead and start cracking these open, and I don't know where my knife went, so it's going to take me a little bit longer than usual to get rid of this plastic. But the reason why we're opening up Maximum Gold is because we can open up more Lightning Overdrive, but to be honest with you, there's really no point of having Diviner of Herald if we don't have Herald of the Arc Light. So that's what we're going to be searching for, Herald of the Arc Light. It's a level 4 Synchro monster, and yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. How does this thing open up anyway? I think I've messed it up. It's been so long since I opened one. There. Sticker on the bottom. I always forget there's like a sticker to do on these as well. Why double up like that? I believe there's 4 packs in here. These little tab things, because, you know, they want us to damage our cards. So 4 packs in each one. Oh, this one. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just... I can't even see the sticker on this one. Starting to annoy me. I'll be right back. So I have some scissors, handy dandy scissors here. Let's go ahead and slice that thing if I can. There we go. And grab the packs from this thing. Hopefully we can pull a Herald of the Arclight or something good. But it was $40. We have 8 packs here. Let's go ahead and start cracking them. Again, I bought this like a while back. I think I was going to open it for the previous series actually, but then I just continued to open up Eternity Code. But we got a Monster Reborn. That's actually pretty good. Unexpected Die, Noble Knights, and we got a Hand Trap. Cool. I don't know if we'll use it, but that's good. It's really freaking good. And we have, yeah, the Monster Reborn. So let's go ahead and crack open the next pack. Eater of Millions. We have Dark Lord. I can already see it's a spell card. Oh, Artifact Lancia. The other one is a spell card. That was like an optical illusion for me. So Artifact Lancia is pretty good in the deck, I believe. And Anti-Magic Arrows as well as Dimensional Prison. That's not bad. Good side deck card. Next pack, we have another Eater of Millions. Let's just play anti-meta. Dark Lord Contact, Nurse Dragon Maid, Traptrix Mantis, Traptrix Reincarnation, and Sky Striker Ace Kagar, and another Dimensional Prison. Our side deck is going to be looking pretty cool. We might run that in the side deck, I don't know, but still. Anyway, it's really hot in this room. Traptrix Dionea, Dark Lord Morning Star, Noble Knights Brothers, Cosmo Dark Destroyer, Utopia the Lightning. That's an interesting pool. And Foolish Burial Goods. That actually... No, not Foolish Burial Goods. We need a regular Foolish Burial for our deck, probably. Number 87. Whitestone of Ancients. Forbidden Chalice. That's actually a pretty decent card. Layer of Darkness, and it's a Synchro, but it's a wind monster. Unfortunately, it's a low-level Synchro monster. We can't use it, but yeah, let's go ahead into the next pack and hope that we can pull the Herald of the Arc Light. We have Magical Meltdown, Temple of the Six, Barrier Statue of the Torrent, Infinite Impermanence. That's our second one. Yes, that's awesome. Oh, and a Nibiru. Wow, this pack was stacked, dude. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So we got a Nibiru and a freaking Imperm in the same pack. That's freaking awesome. Wow. I mean, that's probably honestly better than getting Herald of the Arclight, especially just for right now. We got a Dionea, Elemental Hero Stratos, totally awesome. Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon, and another Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We got a lot of terraformings. That's cool. I don't think we'll run it, but having... I don't know. It's just pretty cool that we got it. We have Herald of the Arc Light, dude. Awesome. Last pack. We have one more gold card to look at. But yeah, it's freaking awesome that we actually pulled the card that we were searching for. And look at this pile of stuff that can be used. I don't know why these are over there. Our packs were stacked up today. We got that Noble Knight, another one of the Ghost Sisters cards, so that's pretty cool. We are stacked with stuff to add to the deck today, and we do have the 2 OTS packs from a while back. I'm gonna crack these open, but I have a lot more that I'm going to open up today too, because I have been doing tournaments for my local OTS store as a judge, so I'm pretty stacked up. I've also been buying like $15 worth of product a day from there, so I want to open up these OTS pack 16s while they're still new and see if we can pull an ulti or something. That'd be freaking awesome. But let's go ahead and start off in order OTS pack 14 and see if we could get anything usable. I don't know if there's much usable in it, but we got Demise of the Land and Madolce Messengelato, so nothing. Next OTS pack 15, we've got Maha the Fairy Dragon, Armed Dragon, and Dogmatica Punishment. That's a good card. I don't know if we'll use it. I don't think we have a use for it really right now, but it's good to have on the back burner, and it looks awesome as a super rare. Freaking dope. Alright, DDR, Morphous Persona, and Ennoble Knight Captain Roland. Next one, we have Morphous Persona and Barricade Board Blocker. Getting down to the nitty-gritty on OTS pack 15 here, but we have Tririte, Shadow Empire, and another Barricade Board Blocker. And last pack of OTS pack 15, we have Persona and another Dogmatica Punishment. Alright, OTS pack 16, can we get an ulti? This pack has some pretty cool ultis in it. Cosmic Flare, Breath of Acclamation, and Drytron Zeta. I'm gonna add that for sure. That's freaking awesome. Getting upgrades to the deck is always cool, like rarity wise and stuff. We have Petin, Cyberstein. That's not the cyber card we're looking for, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Nice to have a reprint of that card. Reptilian Hydra, Lion Alligator, and Phonon Pulse Dragon. Next pack, we have Alien Brain, Cybersaurus, and Virtual World Kinlong. Another one, we have Sabersaurus, Miracle Dig, and another Virtual World Gate Kinlong. Cosmic Flare, Petin, and Skull Servant. Alright, probably not going to get any ultis. Kind of sucks, but oh well. Sabersaurus, Lord British, alright. Another Phonon Pulse Dragon. Last pack. Can we pull one? Highly unlikely, but still. Breath of Acclamation, Delta, why? Why couldn't you be like a Cyber Dragon or something? Alright guys, so that's it for the opening. We're probably not going to use these Dogmatica Punishments, but we do have a lot of stuff to add to the deck. So let's go over to the deck profile. I'll spend a little time on it real quick, and we will see you there. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into this deck profile. Today we are running 3 Alpha Thuban, 3 Zeta Aldebaran, I'm just going to say the Gamma, and 1 Delta. Moving on to the hand traps, we actually run 1 Lancia, 1 Ghost Bell, and 1 Effect Veiler, along with our 1 and 1 of the Herald of the Green Light and Herald of the Orange Light. And then for our little 1-ofs and rituals, we have 1 Eva, 1 Vanity's Ruler, 1 Manju in the main deck, and 1 Chaos Dragon Levianeer for the rituals. We have Herald of Ultimateness, Ben 10, Ida 10, Draconids, Quadrantids, and we have the 1 Suarvis that actually helped us out, has been helping us out quite a bit. Let's go ahead and jump into the spells. We are running 3 Cyber Emergency, 2 Fafnir, 1 Terraforming, 1 Nova, and 1 Medionis, along with our 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 Preparation of Rites, and then for traps we have our 2 Impermanence and 1 Solemn Warning to round off the main deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the extra deck. We are running for Link monsters Crystron Halkith Vibrax, 1 Transverser, 1 Herald of the Mirage Lights, 1 Selene, 1 Lina, and 1 Nightmare Griffin, along with our Phoenix, well, 2 Phoenixes actually, our 1 Unicorn, our 2 Link Karibos, and then our other Link 1 is a Relinquished Anima. And for the last Link monster that we have, Access Code Talker gets us out of a lot of pinches. I'm so glad that we were able to bring it back from the previous series. And now that we are able to bring 6 to the next series, because we won 7 duels in a row, and I think it was like 2 episodes ago, we're totally going to be bringing Access Code with us. I know it's an expensive card. Well, now that I think about it, it's going to get reprinted, huh? So I don't know if we should bring it with us. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think I should keep this Access Code, or do you think that I should get rid of it before the next series starts? But that being said, there's 2 other slots left. We have our Herald of the Arclight and Drytron Mu Beta Fafnir. Let's go ahead and jump into those duels. In duel number 1, we are going against our friend ChuTheWoop. Check out his YouTube, it's in the link in the description below. But anyway, we end up on a board with a Link Karibo, and we summon out Gamma and Zeta to tribute for Vanity's Ruler. So he can't really special summon at this point. He sets 3, uses Mothman, and its effect, basically using it twice, we draw a card and discard a card. From there, we go into Gamma and Zeta. We are able to bring back the Medionis Drytron, bring Mu Beta Fafnir out, sending Delta to the graveyard, activating its effect, making us draw a card. From there, we bring out the Quadrantids, and we're able to wipe his back row. At that point, he just surrenders duel number 1. Duel number 2, Chu goes first, sets 3, activates the Orca's field spell, and passes turn. We are able to Terraforming into Fafnir, which lets us use Nova, and we go into Link Karibo with the Alpha that we brought out off of Nova. We summon out Alpha with its effect, summon out Zeta, go into Mu Beta Fafnir, which gets Solemn Striked. Then we just set a card and pass turn. So he uses the Dinomischus on our field spell, and he uses Tsuchinoko to special summon itself and activates his Orca's Trap card, which allows him to summon out his Paleozoic monster. I use Link Karibo, and it doesn't affect the Paleozoic monster because it's unaffected by monster effects. In any case, we are able to bring out Alpha, add Ben 10, bring out Delta, draw a card, and add with Ben 10. We go into Ruler and attack over one of his monsters, and we end our turn. Chu ends his turn, and we actually draw an Effect Veiler. We attack over his monster. He's at 4,000 life points, and he gets the Orcus Nightmare in hand, sets a card face down. I believe it's a Dinomischus. We hit for 5, hit for 25, and we pass turn. So he activates Dinomischus and gets rid of our Vanity's Ruler. And he targets our Eva, he summons out the Nightmare, and passes turn again. We have a handful of monsters. We're able to bring out the Relinquished Anima. We go into Effect Veiler, go into Chaos Dragon Levianeer,
summon out Nightmare Phoenix, and pop his back row, and just basically end there. And he surrenders this duel as well. So thanks for the duel, Chu. We have one win. Let's go into match number 2. Here we are going against Rainite Gaming. He also has a sealed only YouTube channel, and he's really good with his deck. It's like a mashup between Tunes and Grenmaju. I'm pretty sure I say that every single video that I do. But yeah, he's got a really good deck going for him. We are able to summon out the Mubeta Fafnir, and we get Nibiru. So at this point, the Nibiru token is on our side of the field. We use Gamma to kind of play through the Nibiru. And Nightmare Phoenix pops his back row. We go into Unicorn, pop the Nibiru, and we attack for 2200. We set a card and pass turn. He draws the Grenmaju. He brings out the Eater of Millions. We are able to affect the Eater of Millions, and we negate the effect with impermanence of his Grenmaju. So he takes 2200 damage. We set a card face down and pass turn, and we activate impermanence on his monster so that he's not able to basically attack over our monster, and I think it banishes it or something. But in any case, we'll go into duel number 2 and see how we do. Duel number 2. We go first, and he opted for us to go first. And we use Alpha and Zeta. We're able to go into Mu Beta, and it's time to go Gamma. And from there, we're able to use Ben 10 to add Eva. We go into Pre-Prep, so we add the Ritual and the Ritual spell from the graveyard. We summon out Ben 10, we go into Eva, and we're able to bring the Herald to our hand and pass turn. So we have 2 negates in hand with the Herald of the Ultimateness. He activates the Toon Kingdom, we negate his monster, and he just so happens to have 2 Gammas in hand. So we didn't have enough negates to get through what he's trying to do here. But he goes into the Red Dragon Archfiend, pops our board, and we take a bit of damage. He goes into battle, hits us for 3k, and passes turn. So it's our turn. We use Alpha, and we use Delta, and he activates TCBoo. So we go into Chaos Dragon Levianeer, we attack and crash into his monster, and we attack for 2k. Activating deck lockdown, we pass turn. So we draw, we activate Alpha, and it gets Gamma, and we end our turn from there. So we draw, we get Preparation of Rites, and we just set a card face down, attack, and pass turn. He Kaiju's us, Toon Bookmarks, goes into Toon Blackluster Soldier, Kaiju Slumbers, and he pops our back row, attacks into us for 800, and passes turn. So we draw the Manju of the 10,000 Hands, and we just basically surrender from there because there's nothing more that we could do. So it looks like, as always, it is going to be duel number 3 with Rainite Gaming. So here we opt to go second. He brings out the Eater of Millions with a set card face down. We activate Fafnir on our turn, adding Nova, summoning out Zeta. Then we go into Manju. We add the Ultimateness. We use Alpha, and we go into Mubeta Fafnir. We go into Prep, and we activate the Drytron, the Medio's Drytron, and he activates TCBoo. From there, we Phoenix the TCBoo, and he Nibiru's us. So we bring out Chaos Dragon Levianeer, and we special summon out the Drytron monster. We set a card face down and pass turn. So we get Lava Golemed, and he pops our back row. We activate Chalice on his monster, and he attacks over the Lava Golem that he had on our side of the field. We go into the Manju, and we activate Alpha. We activate Zeta, and we bring out the 4K Beefy Boy to get over the Nibiru and hit for game exactly. So 2 duels down. Thanks Rainite for the duel, and I'll see you hopefully next video. Match number 3, we are going against So Wizard. He's another Yugi-tuber. He has like a bulk only thing going on his channel, so definitely go check that out. Link to his channel will be in the description below. But we go first. We go into Mu Beta. We have our Herald in our hand, or I mean on our field, and the Gamma. So we draw into a Herald of the Orange Light. We go into the Link Rebo, and we bring out Alpha. We use Ben 10 to add Eva. We go into Gamma, which brings out Zeta. We go into Nightmare Phoenix, and since it's co-linked, we actually get to draw a card. We go into Prep. We go into Nightmare Unicorn, and it's also co-linked, so we draw a card. And we attack for some pretty big damage, leaving our opponent at 1900. From here, we negate with Ultimateness. He sets a card face down and passes turn. We get to draw 2 cards because of Nightmare Unicorn's effect. That's something that we really haven't ever done before. Man, I probably could have made that one of our challenges for the like Duel Devastators and stuff like that. But in any case, we win duel number 1, so let's go ahead and go to duel number 2. Duel number 2, we activate Fafnir, go into Nova, bring out Alpha, go into Link Rebo, activate Alpha, popping Ben 10. Ben 10's effect procs, and we add the Manju. From there, we go into Mu Beta, we send Gamma, we summon to add Eva 10, and we are able to go into Gamma. We go into the Herald of Ultimateness, and we have 1 negate in hand. So we negate the Armageddon Knight, and we banish 2 to add 2. He sets a card face down and passes turn. Now it's our turn. We negate the Ultimateness, with Ultimateness, and negate again. And we add the card to hand. He MSTs our Cyber Emergency. That's really, he didn't really have a play, so he just kind of was activating cards. We go into Access Code and pop his back row. Go into Gamma, which brings out Delta, and we have the Ultimateness, which means that we have game on board. So thanks So Wizard. I'm glad that we got to duel, and definitely go check out his channel. Link in the description below. Duel number 4, we are going against Bullmung 4. He is from another YouTube channel, Twilight, Azure Gaming. Make sure you check them out. Again, links, I'm saying this during every single duel, but links will be in the description below. So he's playing his challenge mode deck, I believe, and it's supposed to be Prank Kids, but he doesn't have enough of the Prank Kids stuff to make it a viable engine quite yet. So he kind of has like a pendulum deck going on right now. So we negate with Ultimateness his pendulum card. We use Eva's effect, but it gets negated by Skullmeister. And we make his attack 0 and pass turn. So he activates the Ancient Statue card, and he has 2 monsters on the field. So we go into multiple different cards. We pop his back row with Phoenix. We go into Unicorn, and from there we just attack for 4K. Or not 4K, I don't know. Anyway, we attacked for a bit of damage, and he activates his trap card on our Herald. We don't have any negates left with Herald right now, but we're able to bring out multiple Drytron monsters, go into Quadrantids, activate its effect to pop his back row and attack for lethal damage. Duel number 2, our opponent goes first, and he activates 2 Pendulum Scales, sets a card, and passes turn. We pop his back row, set a card face down, because we didn't get any of our Drytron engine stuff. So, now it is our turn, again, and we pass turn again. So he summons out a 1950 beat stick guy, and we just continue to not draw any of our combo pieces or anything. It's looking kind of bad for us at this point. But we Solemn Warning the summon of his monster, and we draw into Terraforming, which gets us to Fafnir, thank goodness. But we didn't add the card. So we draw an Impermanence. We go into the Herald, the green guy, the green light guy, the green boyo. He sets a card face down and passes on his turn. We set MST face down, and he activates Pendulum Encore. So we pass turn. He draws, goes into Harmonizing Magician, attacks over us, and now it is our turn. Finally, we get a Drytron monster. We summon it out, and yeah, that's it. So he attacks us, attacks for 2k. We're at 400 life left. What can we possibly do? We summon out the Chaos Dragon Levianeer, attack over his monster, set a card face down, and pass turn. So, from here, we get attacked over, and we draw the Drytron 4K beefy boy guy. So he sets a card face down, summons a monster, and passes turn. So we activate Alpha, we add Ben 10, we activate Midion's Drytron, summon out Ben 10, attack over his face down, and attack over his Pendulum monster, which gets protected. So now he has a scale 8 and a scale 2, and he's going to be able to summon out multiple monsters simultaneously, attacking over us and just basically hitting us for game. So it's going to be a game number 3 type of duel, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Duel number 3, we go first, bringing out Alpha, then Link Karibo, then we use Gamma to bring back Alpha, going into Ben 10's effect to add the ruler. We go into Fafnir, we're able to bring out the Zeta, and then we can Midion's Drytron into the Herald of Ultimateness. We are able to normal summon the Vanity's Ruler and pass turn on a pretty hard to break board. So on our turn, we banish 3. We're able to pop 2 of his cards, leaving him his scales. We activate the Midion's Drytron. We bring out the Herald of Ultimateness, and we are able to add the Midion's Drytron back at the end of the turn. He's at 1500. He attacks into our monster. Wasn't quite enough damage for him to die on his own turn, but we were able to attack into him for a game on our turn. So thanks again, Bullmung4. Make sure to check out Twilight, Azure Gaming. Link in the description below. And let's go ahead and go into duel number 5. So duel number 5, I just decided to go against a random person off of EDO Pro in the competitive bracket or whatever it is. I think I went on EU competitive, and that's an interesting name that he has. But in any case, we go first. We are able to bring out the Mu Beta, and we are able to go into Gamma and Delta and bring the Vanity's Ruler to our hand, summon it out, set a card face down, and pass turn. He activates Terraforming, and he activates Lair of Darkness, goes into the Infernoid, and we imperm it. I am not used to playing against Infernoids, but in any case, he ends up Mystic Mining us, and from here, we're just basically waiting to draw an out to it. We don't actually have very many outs to Mystic Mine. We just have 2 MSTs. It would be nice for us to get some Cosmic Cyclones. A Harpy's Feather Duster would be cool. We do have structure points, and that new structure deck does have Harpy's Feather Duster. So maybe that's going to be something to look into. But in any case, he has the Mystic Mine on the field, and we're just going turn by turn, waiting and trying to makes something happen. So he discards a card and passes turn. We draw, we end, and it just goes on like this. You guys know how Mystic Mind players are. But we have the Quadrantids on the field. Unfortunately, monster effects can't be activated. And we draw the Imperm, set it. We bring out multiple monsters, go into Link Karibo. We re-add the Meteonis Drytron, and he just continues to draw. He set a trap card face down, but we go into drawing our Herald of the Orange Light, and we have Lancia. We're just waiting for that MST or something to draw in order to get through that Mystic Mine. But he Lightning Storms us, and then the Quadrantids activates. We're able to special summon out 2 Drytron monsters. Then he Void Feasts, summons out 3, and we Imperm 1, negate the other. And from there he brings out Deviati, he activates Mystic Mine. And then the Forbidden Droplets. And yeah, it's just looking at cards until with the Monster Gate until he's almost out of cards in deck. So yeah. That's a lot of cards. Man. This was an annoying duel to play, too. It was, like, crazily annoying. So he banishes our monster, he brings out the Deviati, and we artifact Lancia, but we get negated, and then he just basically runs out of time, and I didn't get the second duel with him because he ran out of time, and then when we went into the second duel, he just, like, rage quit. So yeah, we won this one here. I mean, people rage quitting is still a win, but this is probably like one of the longest duels that I've had in a long time, and it was very frustrating. But yeah, either way, we won it. We have 5 wins, which I think that means since we won 4, we got $10, and since we won 5, we have $20 toward our YGOHSA now. So I was thinking about changing the rule for, like, so for instance, when I get 7 wins again, I'm not gonna win anything for that because I already can bring 6 cards to the next series because I got that. So I was thinking of changing that rule. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, because I was thinking of switching it. You know how the increments increase, where for 4 wins I get $10, and then it doubles from there. 5 wins 20, 6 wins 40. I'm thinking about making that 7th one, since I got that already, into a we get to add $80 to our YGOHSA. Leave a comment in the comment section below, let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm rambling on, let's get to duel number 6. So in duel number 1 of match 6, we are going against Heart of the Bards YT. So I had started to do duels against people from EDO Pro because I thought that it would be more competitive decks and stuff like that. We went against that guy who just rage quit against us. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask one of my YouTube buddies to see if they want to do that. So make sure you go check out Heart of the Bards on YouTube. Link will be in the description below. But this is duel number 6. We end up on a pretty big board. Not a pretty powerful board, but we couldn't really go any further because I didn't want to get rid of the Ben 10, and we didn't have any link slots left to summon out into. But he brings out his Bahamut Shark and his Totally Awesome. Our monster effect gets negated, and we activate Zeta. We go into Phoenix, go into Unicorn, and our Meteonis Drytron gets negated. At this point, we go into Access Code Talker, activating its effect to send both of his monster and his face down to the graveyard. So we go into Alpha, then Gamma, and Zeta comes out. We go into the Quadrantids, and that's going to be enough damage for game. So duel number 2, he goes first, and he activates his, I wanted to say field spell. It's a continuous spell card. He has a 2100 beat stick on the field, 2150 actually. There's a difference. We summon out Eva, and we're able to add the Herald of the green light to our hand. He sets another bottomless trap hole face down and passes turn with, or no, he attacks over our monster and attacks us for 0 for the flex and 2450 direct damage. So we Zeta, and then we Gamma, and we activate the Meteor's Drytron. We summon out the Chaos Dragon Levianeer, and at this point we just negate his effect Bailey. We end up with like nothing. So he's able to activate the Magical Meltdown. He activates Alistair, goes into Invocation, and basically activates it, summons out the Macabre, adds Alistair back to hand, and we use Nova. We bring out Alpha, and I mean, there's really absolutely nothing we can do from here except summon that Anima and have it get negated. But that's duel number 2. Let's hope that we can win duel number 3. Duel number 3 of match 6. We go first. We summon out Alpha off of Zeta. We summon out Zeta off of Ben 10. Ben 10 adds a fairy monster to hand. We go into Fafnir, going Gamma to the grave. We go Eva, add a card, and we continue to just summon out monsters like crazy. We bring out Gamma. We kind of misplay because there was other stuff that we could have done here, but we end up on a board where the Fafnir has a spell or trap negate, so he didn't realize that. That's why he just activated the Meltdown just like that. We end up popping 2 of his cards on the field, and then he has the field spell, the Secret Village of the Spellcasters, which is not too good for us at this point, but he's it's not too bad for us either. But we have a 5k beefy boy now. It's like, I think that's the first time that we've gotten a 5k through the effect of, I think it's E to 10. So he sets a card face down and passes turn. We attack for 5k, and that's game. So that's 6 wins in a row. This is awesome. It's an additional $40 to our YGOHSA, and I mean, the deck is actually performing pretty well. So let's go ahead and go into duel number 7 and see if we can continue this streak. We're not going to get anything this time if we do win 7 duels, but I'm thinking, yeah, we should make it. If we win 7 duels, we can add an additional $80 to our YGOHSA. What do you guys think? Leave that comment in the comment section below. So, in match number 7, we're going against Lex off EDO Pro. Just a random in EU competitive. So we use our monsters to go into our the Light Charmer. We go into Mu Beta Fafnir. We activate the effect of our Meteor's Drytron, and we actually are able to bring out the Ultimateness. We have 2 negates with the cards in hand. So we negate the 2 cards that he activated already, and then we're able to add 1 monster to our hand. We negate the Shaddoll Fusion. He sets a card face down and passes turn. So we activate the Fafnir, we add Nova, we activate Nova, special summoning out Alpha, and we are able to go into Delta, which draws a card for us. We go into Alpha, we summon out Unicorn, we send his monster back, or his Speller Trap back. We bring out Zeta, and we go into Access Code Talker, and from there we just attack for 5,300. He draws into an Ash Blossom and surrenders. So in duel number 2, he goes first. We imperm his Mathematician. He sets a card face down and passes turn. So we activate the Fafnir, and he just basically surrenders from there. He knows what's coming. He doesn't really have any negates or anything. The face down card was a super poly. Probably doesn't have a target for our deck for super poly, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that was a really good hand. We would have done some really crazy things with it. But yeah, we're at 7 duels in a row. This is only the second time that we've done this, and we're on episode 10, which is really early on in the series. We're about halfway through to where I thought we would be. I didn't think that we would be able to do this until freaking episode 20, but we have one more duel to do, and it's against another random off Yugioh Pro competitive, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So in the final duel, we are going against the Dark Magician. So he sets 2, summons out Rod, we imperm the Rod, and he passes turn. We are able to use Alpha on Gamma, or using Gamma. We bring out Linkuriboh, we use Gamma to bring out Alpha, go into Fafnir, send Zeta, use Ben 10 for Zeta, and then we are able to activate our Ritual spell card. He adds a card to hand, we summon out the Quadrantids, go into Nightmare Phoenix, popping the face down, and we add an additional card to hand. So we attack over his monster, attack for 19, attack for 2000. So he had 1700 life left. He activates the Dark Magic Circle and we negate it with our spell negate. And he surrenders from there. So let's go into duel number 2 and see if we could win this one for 8 in a row. So in duel number 2 of the final match, he's able to bring out the Apprentice Illusion Magician. We affect Veiler, its effect. He tribute summons the Dark Magician Girl, draws the Palladium Oracle Mahad, goes into Verte Anaconda, and brings out the Dark Magicians. I don't know if this deck was playing the, what's it called? Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, but I feel like that would have probably been a better one to bring out. We go into Mu Beta Fafnir, we send Gamma, we're able to bring out the Ultimateness, and we activate the Preparation of Rites, sorry. We summon out the Ida 10, we summon out the Delta, we draw a card, and we pop the back row. We're able to activate Nova, summon out Gamma, go into Unicorn, and we proceed to discard a card to return his card to the deck and summon out Access Code Talker, and he surrenders. Alright guys, so first of all, I just want to say a very big thank you for watching this video. We hit all of our base challenges in this series. We got 8 wins in a row, which was the biggest streak that we were looking for in this series. Now, that doesn't mean this series is over though. We are going to build this Drytron deck as powerful as we possibly can before this series ends. Now, I'm thinking we're going to finish it at around episode 20, but don't quote me on that. In any case, there are 3 decks that I'm currently looking at, and that is Zerakon's deck from the 180-person Gamers' Choice Tournament. And we also have Jose Pino, I think that's how you pronounce his name, PPG Regional 2nd place deck profile, and Michael Bones, PPG Regional 1st place deck profile. Averaging out the cards in their deck, we have about 49% of the cards that we need in order to have a full meta deck. Doesn't seem like a lot, but honestly, if we open up a couple of structure decks, we're going to have a lot more. That being said, I'm thinking we're going to go more towards Zerakon's deck profile because we do have about 54% of the cards that she currently has. The other two are 46 and 47% respectively. Other than that, the changes to the deck and things like that, we hit 30 likes on our episode 8 video, so we're going to get another static point for that. We also got another 6 wins in a row, so we got our 5th structure point. I think we're going to actually use some of those in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Next structure point, in order to get the next one, we are going to need to get 4 OTKs in the same episode. I'm making it a little more difficult because we do have quite a few structure points that we're not using too many of. I don't know how many structure decks we're actually going to need in order to finish this series, but stay tuned. Anyway, in order to get another static point, we're going to have a really difficult goal for this one. Because, again, we're not really using those static points. In order to get another static point, we are going to have to pull a Diviner of Herald from Lightning Overdrive. It's going to be extremely difficult. It's one of the hardest to get secret rares in the set. So, wish me luck, guys. Finally, since we won challenges 7 and 8 and we don't currently have challenges for them any longer, what we're going to do is change those challenges to be similar to the 4 through 6 ones. Whereas 4, we get $10 if we win 4 duels in a row, 5 we get 20, and 6 we get 40. So let's just continue doubling it like that. If we win 7 duels in a row, we get $80 into our YGOHSA. And we're going to cap off 8 duels in a row at an additional $100 to our YGOHSA. Let me know in that comment section down below if you think that that's what our challenges should be. But of course, I'm the ThePokéMonarch. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.